had a brass nozzle on this aluminum hose fitting, and it took about 6 months for this, what they call galvanic corrosion between the dissimilar metals on any hose fitting or any water pipe. I had to use 2 big wrenches to get that fitting off of there, and there was a lot of white powder there from the corrosion. It's best to use brass fittings if you can. If you can't, use some anti-seize grease, and then every 6 months or so take the fitting off and make sure you can still work it. If you can, avoid buying any hoses that have aluminum fitting. However, some hose reels that you buy have aluminum fittings on them, so that if you have a hose with a brass fitting, you're going to have the same problem. So the way to help prevent it, if not completely, is to treat it with anti-seize grease, and then also wrap it with Teflon tape. And even then, I would take the hose off and at least once a year and check it out. So if you're trying to save your hose, you get this thing called a thread chaser. They're like $20-some at Amazon. You can put a wrench on them, or you can put a 3/8 socket drive on them. Put that chaser on there, carefully make sure you get it on the thread, and then you might have to use a wrench, but just work it slowly back and forth, and then you can clean your threads up. So put some grease on there. You probably don't need a lot of it, but I probably got too much there. Then put your Teflon tape on. You want to put it on in a direction so that when you cut it off, as the thread is being threaded on, it's not pulling this backwards. You're going to go 5 wraps. Also put some of that anti-seize compound on the female fitting. There.